Hello, guys. Welcome to 2021 and Happy New Year. It was crazy 2020. I am very happy and glad that we actually made it through 2021, and now we are in 2020, and now we are in 2021. We made it through 2020. It felt like never-ending year, actually. I remember like yesterday that the entire pandemic shutdown happened, and then actually can't believe that we are still in this mess. But hopefully, wherever you guys are, you are safe. All right, let's get started. So I want to kind of do like a what do you call achievement slash review slash future plan. I don't know. I That's kind of the thought process, right? At the year end, right? You want to have what have you achieved? Take a basically what you have and what you want and where you want to go. That's kind of what I am doing right now. Hopefully, you like this video, and let's get started. So, right now, this is my achievement. This is my grade. This is how many people I think I've been able to been helpful, and I am very thankful that I'm able to actually help somebody outside of just myself, and I'm able to learn, and they have a question I'm able to answer. Right now I have over 62 subscribers. I don't really care about these guys, but I do appreciate it because that's kind of is in a one-way metrics, right? You want to be able to see if you're helping people, do they like your content? If there's any way, I'm not a teacher by any means. I wanna kind of just, I don't know. I guess want to have more friends. I guess in a way. Just kidding. Just share my experience, and I watch a lot of YouTube, and I believe in YouTube communities, and I'm pretty sure just because you're here, you believe in this community and learning from each other. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Any of the content that I put out, I don't want you to ever buy anything. Anything. I am just basically trying to educate you or entertain you at most. So please take it as a grain of salt. Do your own research. Okay. So far, this channel actually has gotten me 62 subscriber, over 90k view. That is actually really good. 9,000 people have, well, views, not people, right? I have done over 50 uploads. That's kind of cool. 100 likes and 300 hours of watch and 50 comments. I do read all of the comments. I do try to respond as much as possible. I try to give my best, honest, friendly advice. I would give you the same advice that I would give to my friend or my family. So if you find it a little hard, that's because I do truly care about my comments and what I say, and I want to be helpful as much as possible with the knowledge that I have, right? Because as you all know, right, everybody has a limited knowledge of everything, right? Unless you are the guru, and which I do not claim to be. I am only a small man with a small dream. All right. So I thought you guys should see this, the achievement, right? Year end. That's good. Let's look at some other things. So as I was going through the comment, right, I have tried to respond all of the comments. It's kind of cool. So year end review that I want to do with the dividend plus growth strategy, right? Let me come back. But first, I'm gonna do a little bit of what do you call let's figure out 2020 what I did. In 2020, basically, I still have debt, mainly my student loan, and I have car and student loan. Right? If you follow Dave Ramsey, I do listen to Dave Ramsey. Also listen to Robert Kiyosaki. I also listen to Bigger Pockets. What else I listen to? Who else? These are some of the influencers, right, that I am learning from, right? So my content that you are seeing probably is mixed, right? Some I am trying to basically not only save money at the same time invest money, and I feel like I have gotten good grasp of it. So 2020, basically coming out of 2018, I believe that's when I was in Bitcoin mining operation. I basically, those of you who know, mining rig where I live is basically very expensive for the electricity, and I did not have the right operation, even though I put in too much time and too much effort try to get the operation working. And then basically I took a loan to have all my operation up and running, and I lost my money because Bitcoin at that point crashed it to like $2,000. Now it's $30,000. Now I'm like, oh my god, I should have kept some of those Bitcoin. But anyway, what is lost is lost. I am not looking backward, but out of that, basically what came out was I made a lot of money, right? But I did not have saving anymore because I spent all my money in that into Bitcoin. And one thing I realized, I needed to get out of debt, and I needed to invest, and I needed to focus on something. So I started watching YouTube video, and let alone, right, I got introduced to a lot of books from other people, and I've been reading a lot of books and watching a lot of YouTube videos. And one of the thing came out was investing in, I was doing a little bit of investing here and there, like let's say on Robinhood, but I wasn't doing like what I did in 2020. But in 2021, I'm actually really gonna be one of my goal is to basically expand my investing, basically double down. I do believe we are living in such a period of time where when the pandemic is over and everything is said and done, I think the investors will come out ahead. So I am really basically betting on the future that everything will be fine. The reason I can do that now is because actually I have a lot more experience at my own work, right? I've been in what I do is in IT work. I've been working for the last 80 years, and in about 10 years most people become kind of really senior, right, whatever they're doing in any industry. So now I'm very confident that I don't have to worry about trying to figure out new jobs as much, whereas less than 5 years, right, you have to be constantly worried about how you're gonna get a job and all that. So okay, so 2020 was basically putting a bunch of money. Started in 2019, I believe. I put in different platform. I had, like, if you look at my videos, Acorn, Betterment, I was all over the place, right? I didn't have just one place, like single target. So that's one of the things that in 2021 I am doing a consolidation of the different platforms, and I want to be able to control much of my direct as much as possible, or have fewer platforms that I'm investing it through, because having it too many platforms is just too many accounts is over time, I don't know, it's hard to keep up. So I am settled with for now Charles Schwab and M1 Finance I really like, and probably Robinhood for stock and ETFs, these kind of investing. For this 401k, right, really I don't really have choice. I gotta go with Vanguard because that's what my company uses. Alright, so let's look at my future strategy, what I want to do. I briefly touched in that I'm gonna put in money. My goal is to basically put a lot more money in these. As you remember, I have a different accounts for different purpose. This dividend/growth was an experiment that I borrowed from someone else, and rest are basically my own stock picking. All of them are doing pretty well. I'll go with dividend growth. This 1 year, right, if you look at my overall, starting from June 3rd, 2019, that's when I put in my very first almost $1,000, and right that moment it went like 99.31, but I kept putting money in. Right, today I have 3,939 and 26. But the right, I have gained about $416. That's the gain. Right, if I sell it, that's what my gain would be, and then I also have earned dividend. Right, Dividend is something that you get as part of owning stock. Okay, that company pays you out. So my goal is to this year, well, the year that just went away, I made about 94.87 an entire year with this. This is just one of my account, but this is the one I mainly I care about at this point right now. So on average, I made $7.90 a month. So I hope to grow this close to 10K this year at minimum. I also want to buy a couple more real estate just to hedge against possibly fourplex, because I just really like the idea of well, if one tenant leaves, I still have 3 more, or even 2 leaves, I still have 2 of them paying. It's just something with the one having single family, one tenant doesn't set well with me. But hey, just like in bigger pocket, right? If the deal is right, then maybe you can make offer. So that's that. Okay. So that's basically my M1. In my personal life, I am still an MBA student. I started last year, so I did the fall, spring, and summer. Now I did fall again, so I guess it's been 4th semester. I'm more than halfway through, but since I'm doing part-time, I still got 17 more credits to go. That's like, I normally take about 6 or 7 credits a semester, so about a year, because 6 in one and then another 6, so that's 12, and I have like, I think 16 or 17 credits left to go. MBA is a different way of thinking. I really, before doing MBA, I was just always wondering, how does people business people think. So that's why one of the reasons I started doing it. I already have a master's degree in IT. I did my undergrad, associate in IT, bachelor in IT, and then master's in IT. And then I basically one day, well, not one day, but over the period, I realized that I had no experience in management, and that's something I wanted to get in. So that's why I kind of got in MBA. What else? So that's kind of like taking the stash where I am. The goal of this year, what I want to do in 2021 is to travel. Obviously, I am discovering that I actually like to visit new places. I don't care what place is that. I like to visit these cities. I don't like suburbs, I guess, as much. I like cities, so I like to visit different part of the world. I would like to. So another thing that I want to do is basically look into how I can possibly make more money just outside of jobs. So for example, when I graduated, like in 2013, with my associate degree, I got my very first job as a professional doing an IT with associate degree. I was basically single, right? I got a paycheck, W-2, right? And then I paid my expenses. So I'm realizing that, looking at Robert Kiyosaki's book, if you look at, or you can YouTube it, cash flow. The cash flow quadrant is very important. How the money flows. What I'm looking at, multiple streams. So for example, right, having a job is one, and I'm also trying to be an investor. So employee and investor, right? Eventually, hopefully, I can cut down an employee, but I don't think that's kind of my ever goal. My main goal is to because that's something I enjoy working, but I do want to be an investor because I want to have an option that. So, far as a side hustle, most people call it, I guess, YouTubing, because you can monetize. You can make money. It is true, but right now at this point of my life, I don't think I will monetize. Well, I'm not. First of all, I can't monetize because I don't have enough viewer or subscription, and even in the future, I don't plan to do it unless I'm planning to quit unless I need to replace one of my job, which would be the like W2, and then I can focus on investing. Then I will have to monetize because then I will need the money. Right now, my job pays me well enough to. I don't need to basically make this tiny money. Well, it's not tiny, but right, I don't really want to make another money from another source other outside my investment. So that's kind of the idea behind my YouTubing. So basically this year's goal is continue working, right? Investment, which would be the stock market, right? Double pour a bunch of money into my stock market. And the third thing is make more videos, because I wanna express myself further, and I feel like if I'm making more video, I'm getting good at it, and I do feel like I'm adding value to other people. That's why I'm doing this, and all those comments, it kind of makes me think differently, so I can answer those questions. Yeah, and also not maybe, but also my goal is to buy real estate further. Those of you who know, 2020, towards the last 3 months ago, I would say, to where I actually was able to buy my very first real estate house with my friend in a partnership. So it was a good eye opener. So this year is to continue that. I'm gonna buy probably more, not probably, but I do and I will buy more houses, because I want to basically have multiple ways to make money when I do go on vacation. All right, guys. So that's kind of what 2021 is gonna be, and that's what 2020 was about, and 2021 is gonna be. I hope you had a happy and safe New Year. Thank you.